Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. I hope you're having a great day today, and I want to welcome you out here to my home. And I've got things that tend to happen every summer, and they're a little bit of a pain in my side. They can be difficult to manage and that kind of thing. I want to show you a little trick I found that makes it a little bit easier. Now every summer I get these thistle type, briar type thingamajiggies that come all up in my plants and stuff out here. These are Cephalotaxis or Y-E-W, and they just come up, and yeah, you can reach down in there and grab them and pull them out, but the problem is they have little tiny thorns and briars all over them. But hopefully you can see the little briars on them, but they can be an absolute devil to manage. Of course, you can put some good thick gloves on, reach in there and pull them out. That's a way I've done it in the past as well. This is a little foam applicator kit. That's what it is, and it comes with some Roundup, glyphosate, foam applicator, and the blue foaming dye that you put in there with it. Instructions on how to mix it, so I'm gonna mix them up a batch and go show you how to apply it. We do carry these on the GCI Turf Academy website, and I will link them up in the description below if you want to check them out. So I've got my material mixed up, give it a little shake, and it literally, this is all it takes. I want to put some right on the stem, right where a leaf blade shoots out from the stem. I'm going to put a little bit right there. And the foam actually helps it from falling onto other plants and damaging other plants. The wind can't blow it away. It sticks really good to it, and that will just kind of soak into the plant, do its thing, and then within 3 or 4 days that thing's going to be wilted, and within a week it's going to be dead and gone. Got 2 more, actually it's 3 more right here, side by side by side. I'm just going to take and apply a little bit here and there. So we'll do a little test on this one and just see just how little I can use and still get a good kill. You can see I've only got 4 little teeny tiny drops right at the nodes, and we'll leave it like that and see what happens. On the way back to the back, I found one of these things growing out from under my Japanese maple. Absolute gorgeous tree. I love this thing. Obviously, I don't want to damage it in any kind of way. Again, I can hand pull this if I want to, but for this example, I'm going to spray it just to show you that I can kill this plant and it will have absolutely 0 effect on this tree. You can see right there, you can actually apply it right to the stem of the plant. That stem will soak that stuff up, kill it dead as a hammer. Now I've got this sapling back here that has been growing here all year. You can see it's in my cryptomeria right here. I have intentionally left it just in anticipation of making this video, because I know some of you deal with this stuff. You get saplings come up, you know, in your bushes, in your trees and stuff like that, in your evergreens, and they're a pain to get in there and dig out with a shovel. They got really good root systems on them. It's sometimes hard to pull them out. So I'm going to show you a little trick right here how you can eliminate it permanently. Now these are some battery powered hand pruners that Easy Cut makes, and I just showed a video on those, but I'm going to use them right now because they're just so incredibly fun to use. I do have a 20% off coupon code for these things. I'll link those up in the description below. You can check it out if you want to. So I'm going to come in here and find the base of the sapling. I'm going to leave a couple of inches of it sticking up. I'm going to come right in here and snip it off. I've actually got one or 2 little ones right here beside it. Cut those back. And then I'm going to take my foamer and put one little tiny small dab of foam right there on the exposed part. That's a done deal. Now you can see right here I've got a little tiny branch of cryptomeria that was hanging over that one. So I'm going to remove that out of the way. We're going to cut this little bit of cryptomeria back out of the way so that it doesn't come in contact with this, because again, this is Roundup in here, and anything it comes in contact with, it is really likely to kill it. So all these little tiny saplings, just putting a little teeny tiny dab on each one. And that's really all it takes. And here's a little maple sapling right here. Just gonna cut it back to a couple of inches and go ahead and put me a little dab on there as well. And if you look hard enough, you'll keep finding these things. And one other way you can use this is unwanted grassy clumps in your turf. This is my GCI Turf Blue Heat, my Kentucky bluegrass, and this is a chunk of Dallas grass, and I want it gone. So I can isolate by just barely spraying the leaf blade, maybe kind of pulling a little bit of this up and getting some on the stems, and it will soak it all in and then hopefully not do any damage to the actual bluegrass. Of course, I have a shovel. I can dig this one clump up if that doesn't work, but we're going to try it this way and see what happens. So I'm going to pull this up and kind of get it nice and perky like so, and then I'm going to come in here and apply a little bit of this to the leaf blade and to the stems, trying my best not to get any on the bluegrass itself. And we'll leave that alone, see how that works. So there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? That's 3 good ways you can use this little Roundup foamer and take out unwanted weeds in your plants and things, saplings, wherever they might be. And sometimes, in some cases, you can use it in unwanted grasses in your desired turf type. Again, I'll link all this up in the description below. Coupon code for the battery powered trimmers and a link to the foamer. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.